So how about we can fix your slice in 5 swings? Now, I know, and you know, that we would all probably like to have the golf club in that shallower position on the way down, and what these exercises will do will help create, obviously, a logo down the middle of the ball here. Now, when you slice the ball, you are hitting the ball from this side here. When we draw the ball or hit the ball straight, we're hitting it this side here. So trying to have the path that would attack the ball from this side, from the inside direction, and moving to an outside direction, which is this way, will help create a straight shot or a draw shot. If it's a perfectly straight shot, it has to be in, square to in, and the slice will be out to in. So we're looking to try and create today more of an in to out path, which will give us draw shots or push shots or hook shots at worst. But if you're a slicer of the world, feeding this is what we want. And conceptually, when you play, focusing on this part of the golf ball is a key thing to help get that path in the right direction. So I've not set this up with any exact science. This is pretty much my ball to target line. This is a rod sat inside that at an angle close to what your club would be that you're using. This is a 7-iron here. This again is sat inside, slightly more inside than the behind rod, but still sat inside. Now what we're going to do with our practice swings is first of all work on the path, then work on tackling the club face. What we're going to do is basically set up to the ball, swing it back above this rod, bring it down under that rod, and exit above this rod. So what this is feeding is a golf swing that is going to be very much in this zone here, in this field here, be very much from the inside, very much into out, exactly what we want to feed if we're a slicer of the ball. So if we live too much this way, you will get push shots and probably hook shots. If you're a slicer, that's like gold for you at this moment in time, and we really want to overdo this as much as we possibly can. So what I'm going to ask you to do initially is just make some practice swings without hitting the golf ball, missing these things. And you can do this at home, set these rods up, and feeling your swing has this kind of arm loop, and the rods will tell you if you do it correct or incorrect. Now, you don't actually have to hit any golf balls doing this. This is entirely on your confidence levels and trust levels. And if you want to use an old club, I fully understand that. But what we're going to try and do next is try and just nurse the ball away gently so it won't reach the green here. But I'm just going to try and feel, can I hit a golf ball missing those rods with a nice gentle swing? So short of the green for sure, but a lovely drawing flight. Again, I didn't hit that anywhere near full power. And when you get brave enough, why not build it up to close to full power and see how that goes, and it'll influence you more. But hitting golf balls really makes you feel it more than just doing practice swings, but practice swings are certainly going to influence your normal swing, and that's what we want. Phase 2 of this is to take a tee and place it in your glove, just like so. And what we're going to try and do is do the same practice swings whilst getting the tee to try and face towards the ground. Now, if we do that, we are drastically increasing the rate of closure of the club face. And for the slicers of the world, we need to feed that. The club face is open when you slice the ball. So if you just think of like table tennis or tennis, whenever you're putting that kind of cut spin on the ball, it's quite easy to understand that that club face is open and glancing across the ball. We're looking with this exercise to do completely the opposite, swing way to the right and really shut that club face down. And again, it's about feeding what you need. If you start doing this and start hitting too big a hooks, obviously you're going to reduce the amount you're going to get this club face, and this tee peg, the direction it's on might be more towards the sky or horizontally away, and you feed and change it as you want. And again, initially, you can do this just with practice swings. So to get comfortable, I'd make 4 or 5 swings just working on the path, then 4 or 5 swings trying to work on the path and club face at the same time. And again, same routine. Go ahead and hit soft shots initially, trying to do the 2 skills match together. And that one there had a little bit more curvature on the golf ball, started a bit more right. I probably shallowed that swing even more from the inside, but I got the relationship right to give me that draw back, and the ball pretty much ended up on target, albeit a little bit short, because I'm not trying to hit it full power, and I probably would need maybe 1 more club to reach that flag anyway. So what you then do is take this to the golf course, and let's show you how you can do that. And another option for those guys that don't want to hit rods, that feel a bit scared of rods. I've got a little friend join me on the tee here as well, so don't mind her, she's fine. So for the guys that get a bit scared of hitting those rods, and I totally understand that, you can put some foam over them to make it a bit easier, some like noodles or whatever. But if not, I've just got some athlete's foot spray here now, drawn at a very exaggerated angle. So this is kind of, again, if this was 12 o'clock, this is going to be kind of somewhere around about 1:30, 2 o'clock. I've also got the logo of the ball pretty much at the same angle, and I've still got the T in my glove. So again, what I would do is swing back, change direction, swing along that white line, and feel that T-peg points down towards the ground. That is what I'm looking to try and feel when I do this, and again, try and really exaggerate those moves. I'm really going to try and feel as much as possible that action. So again, set up to a ball normal, and this one obviously we can go still at slow speed or we can go at a faster speed. And again, a little bit more draw than I would want, but again, I don't slice the ball. So again, this is all about feeding what you need to change the slice. So let's look at how we would take this to the golf course. So on the golf course, quite simply, we're going to try and focus on hitting that inside part of the ball. And we're going to do a practice swing that would feel again that we've got this kind of arm loop, imagining we're missing those sticks. And again, with the sticks, if you really do get scared, lie them on the floor rather than have them into the ground. But the white line on the floor certainly is a great visual. So we've done the practice swing. Now I'm going to focus on trying to hit the inside part of the ball with my normal swing. And that one there, just a tiny, tiny draw, just down that right-hand side, just drawing back slightly, which is exactly what you expect to see from a ball flight if you're going to do the things that we've asked you to do in the golf swing. Hope you've enjoyed this. Hope it affects your slice. Try and do some practice swings and then let your natural swing work on the golf course.